Hello YouTube, Gunchimp here, and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. We're currently engaged in the Dawnguard DLC side mission called Lost to the Ages. We found this by accident, and we basically had a mission in our journal to go and check out the ruins at Arkngthamz, which is just here. It's kind of a bit south of Reachwind Eyrie, close to Markarth. So I came here just expecting it to be another Dwarven ruin, to be honest, because I totally forgot about the Dawnguard DLC. So we're here with a ghost adventurer called Katria, who unfortunately met her demise during an earthquake, and we're going to try and help her, you know, rest her soul. Whoops, hello. Watch out, why? What are we watching out for? What are we watching out for? Okay, she just wanted... Oh, hello. I see him. How you doing? Now, obviously, just to make it a bit more interesting. Wow. Thank you. She's actually pretty useful. Mainly because she's a ghost as well. So, you know, she can't die, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, I'm basically using crappy arrows at the moment, the Forsworn arrows, just to try and get them out of my inventory, and also just to make it a bit more interesting, because, you know, I've been noticing that in the combat I've been taking, like, you know, 1 or 2 arrowing pretty much everything I come across, which is okay, but it kind of makes it a bit boring, not only for you guys to watch but also for me to play. So you know, my Dragon Slayer bow at the moment, just base damage without any kind of fortified marksman potions, it's doing 384. So rather than use things like the Dwarven arrows, which I've got tons of, I actually thought I'd switch it out for something a bit crappier. So we're going to usually use Forsworn arrows, and then also, you know, I've got the Falm arrows to work my way through, a couple of Iron arrows as well. So yeah, that's why I'm using those. Yeah, let's press on, because we're going to be fighting more Falmer, and also a couple of their pets, I think, in this segment. Oh, like that guy there, who's a hunter. Again, it's a new creature that I think Dawnguard actually added. And like I said at the end of the last episode, you know, I definitely recommend, if you're going to pick up one DLC and one alone for Skyrim, I definitely would recommend Dawnguard, because it changes what you already know, if that makes any sense. Dragonborn's okay, but all the action takes place on a completely different island, whereas, you know, Dawnguard will actually change what you're used to. And it sounds like we're being flanked, actually. So let's deal with him. Where'd you come from? Oh, where'd you go? Come back. Die like a bug. Come on. Goodbye. So yeah, that was a bit intense. Now I can hear another one, I can see another one, so let's go kill another one. Sadly I don't have a big newspaper, but I do have a Dragonbone bow. Which again is another great thing about Dawnguard. You can actually craft Dragonbone weapons, whereas in the normal Skyrim game I think you can only create heavy or light armour. So yeah, definitely plug over, but if I was going to go for one, I'd definitely go for Dawnguard. I'd definitely avoid Hearthfire, because it's just pointless, to be honest. It's kind of nice you can build your own house to your own specifications, but they put them in the middle of nowhere, meaning you've got no traders nearby, so, you know, it's kind of like, well, what's the point? Actually, let's get comical. Let's use Throw Voice, which we got from SharePoint. It's the one, the game basically gives you this one for free if you can defeat the dragon priest who's camped out there, and also a dragon. And yeah, it's kind of fun. I'll show you. It kind of distracts the enemies, but you can do the same thing just by firing an arrow at a wall. So, you know, sometimes when you see me firing arrows at walls, it's not because my aim's that bad. Okay, it kind of is. But it's mainly just to distract the bad guys, so they'll turn their back and I can get a critical hit shot. So that's why I do. Oh man, had to happen. And my candlelight's gone out, so you guys probably can't see a thing, because I know I can't. I'm struggling to see things. Let's find a body and do some ditching. So what are we carrying around that we don't need? I'll speed this up so you'd have to sit through it. Okay, we're good again, we can move around, so that's always nice. Yeah, there's nothing really in this little side pass here, so I'll check it out. Although I think there may be a little track. Yeah, here we go. More loot, brilliant. Thankfully it doesn't weigh anything, there's no armour or anything in here. That Falmer just fell to his death. That was an epic fail, there he is. That was just funny. He came out of that little thing there and just went straight down. So, uh-oh. Get out of the way, Katria. So it was kind of comical. Anyway, I'm lost. No. Here we go. So we did that. Let's go check in here. Another chest. More gold. Excellent. Because I really don't want anything heavy right now. Charge eggs are quite useful in visibility potions. So, oh, and we have a red dot on our mini compass, but that's probably the guy who fell into the water, I hope. So, am I going the right way, or am I just completely lost as usual? Yeah, we need to go this way, and I missed a turning in this room. I think we need to go up. Yeah, this looks like it. Now this is a pretty cool dungeon, to be honest, and sorry to cut you off, Katria, but yeah, if you check out the end of that branch as well, yeah, you can just see a Dwarven bow there. That's called Zephyr. Apparently it's supposed to fire 30% faster than other bows, but to be honest I've never really noticed a difference, if I'm being honest. But we'll grab it because, you know, it's a named item. Somewhere else I can just ditch in Honeyside. There we go, there's Zephyr. Let's take a look at that bad boy. So as you can see, 86 damage now because we do have archery up to 100. And as you can see in the description, fires 30% faster than a standard bow. So yeah, let's test that out. So here we're going with my dragon bow. Okay. Oops. And then let's go down to Zephyr, Zephyr. Here's Zephyr. And I'll be honest, to me it may be slightly faster, but there's not really much in it. So, you know, I'm going to stick to what I know, because, you know, Dragon Slayer has been good to me so far. And we should be okay for light right now, so hopefully you can actually see what's going on screen. Because I'm a bit worried that this dungeon is going to be a bit too dark. I mean, it looks stunning, but really. Right. Hanging moss, not really bothered. And we're going up, continuously upwards in this dungeon. That's basically the name of the game. Now again, I'm not too bothered about using candlelight in this dungeon because we're only coming up against Falmer, who are pretty much blind. They react more to sound rather than anything else. Here we go, what? Ah, okay, yeah. This bit I remember, it's kind of annoying. Now the good thing is in this area, we're not going to have to worry about enemies unless we mess up. So It's pretty cool. Whoops. Kind of lights out, but there's some light over there, so it's not a problem. And let's do some looting first of all. It's pretty impressive.
Hold up.
Oh.
We need to talk.
Okay, what's going on?
You know what this is? It's a lock. A tonal lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the door should open. Get it wrong and, well, you've seen what happened when I tried it.
Okay, so this thing causes earthquakes.
Yeah, I thought I was prepared for anything. How can you prepare for a damned earthquake? And that was just one trap. Look around. Who knows what else this thing is capable of?
Okay, any advice?
Well, you can pick up where I left off. My notes should still be in my journal, if you can read it. Beyond that, well, maybe one of our predecessors still has a clue.
Okay, so first things first, let's check the books, and we should have a journal. Oh man, I need to go through this at some point. So much rubbish we're carrying around with us. Here we go, Catra's journal. I'm not going to read it too much because it's going for quite a bit, but basically what it is, she uncovered the reason why the dwarves kind of disappeared. It was over a new material called Aetherium. It's kind of a blue glowing thing, and she realised that there was 5 locations, one of which is a fabled forge. Now, just out of interest, you know, just fluking it, we've actually found 3 of the 4 shards that we need to continue anyway. One of them was in Ralbthar, which, if you remember, we went there as part of the Dark Brotherhood quest for Muri to kill her ex-lover. We also went to Mzulft, which you'll find that one in the Dwarven storehouse. There's no guards or anything like that, so you can just go in and grab it. It's not a problem. And then we also found a place called Bthalft Crossing, which I think I marked, but I don't think I actually explored it, so we'll probably have to go back there to pick up another piece. And then the final one is in the ruins of Bthalft. So yeah, we've basically done this by accident, and her notes will lead you there. Otherwise, as you can see, there's quite an easy map of Skyrim, so you can kind of work out where things are. And then on the last page we have this diagram. So if we swing round, as you can see, we need to hit, according to her diagram, that one, then that one, because they're the only 2 that she's marked as being safe. And sadly, it doesn't leave it on the last page you were looking at, which is a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, you can see, so 1 and then 2. So she got as far as that. And if you do get it wrong, what will happen is you'll either get attacked the first time by spider ants that come out of those 2 tubes. The second time, I think it's you know, dwarven spheres that come out of those. Third time, those crossbows, which I don't know if you can see, they're just in the corners there. They'll fire at you. And the last time, that guy comes out of his cage, which is a dwarven sentry. So all you need to do really is just run around and look at these bodies to see if any of them have any useful information. I already know that it's this guy here, the adventurer, with a scrap of paper. And as you can see, the scrap of paper has another clue, 2 and then 3. So we'll take that. Everything else, not too bothered. Dwarven arrows, okay. I bet we haven't got tons of them. So yeah, let's try this. So you can see there's 5 switches.
You can find a pattern in the sequence. Most of these logs have a pattern of some kind.
So hopefully I'll get it right. I'll probably get it wrong, but you never know.
That's it.
Now I think it's, I can remember it's this one or the next one. We'll see if we find out. Yep,
Keep
it is.
going.
Okay. Don't mess up. If I could hit it.
If all else else fails, just take a chance. See what happens. Wouldn't be surprised if half the traps have been sprung by now. Almost.
Done.
Got it.
Like I say, if you get it wrong, you'll know, because his eyes will turn red and then you'll be attacked by something. But I'm glad I got it the first time around, because to be honest, I didn't really want to mess around too much. Anything? No.
So this is it.
And also we didn't trigger this guy, which is a bit of a bind. What have we got here? Dwarven rubbish. Not really too interested in any of this, to be fair. Check out the chest though. Okay, nice. Another one over here. Sweet. Jewelry is good because it's light. Now I do have Dwarven metal ingots, but I'll take one anyway, just so that we can improve Zephyr, just to give it a fair chance. And again, if you just take scrap metal, you can actually melt that down in a smelter to actually make Dwarven metal ingots, if you want, if you were wondering. And this is what we're after, the Aetherium Shard. We've already got 2, so let's make number 3.
So, it is real.
It sure is. And what the hell is this?
Let me see it. Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in.
You think?
I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Aetherium. The key to the forge.
Wow, she's quick. So what do we do now?
We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. 1 for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge.
Okay.
I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start.
Okay, and as you can see, we've already managed to recover 3 of the 4, so let's tell the good news.
Really? Well, now that makes things easier.
Sure does. That's one of the great things as well about just going randomly exploring caves. You'll find things that you don't know at the time, but then when you try to sell them at any trader, it'll just leave it in your inventory. It's just quite a nice little mechanic, so there's never any danger of selling something you might need.
We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too.
Okay, what lead?
There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
For the first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Spirit Lady. Oh, there we go. Right, so one last thing to do, which is to check this chest. Full amethyst, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, why not? No, and yeah, we'll take that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Coming up on the next episode, let's see. We need to go to, well, this place here, it's already marked on the map, which is Bthalft Crossing. But before we do that, it might be worth it to actually call in to Markarth just to see some very quick trading. So I think I'll do that off camera because it's pretty boring. So we've got 489 now of weight. I'm just going to hit up the traders in Markarth, so there's nothing you're going to learn from watching that. I'm just going to go into Arnleys and Co. Visit up the Hag's Cure, which we haven't been to for ages. Dump all the stuff that I can, and I'll catch you at the beginning of the next episode at this place, whatever it was that I just can't remember the name of right now. Bthalft Crossing. So yeah guys, as always, thanks for watching, take care and peace.